Since TikTok wanted to erase it, here we go again. That's Mary and the kids. That is Tobin. We'll put him down here. Just remember, he's off in the distance. This is about where the video is when they come in the frame. They dip, kind of like she's looking over her shoulder, okay? Then they go a little further, still flying, no brake lights. Now mind you, headlights can see the lanes, okay? Especially when they cross over into his lane and go straight at him, okay? You see that? Right. As he's coming, he sees that, so he gets over into this lane. I'm just going to remove them for a second so you can see how they switched. Now, you can see that they wait until he gets to right about this position. Okay, mind you, headlights on, nothing in the lane, nothing. All of a sudden, bam. They get shoved all the way back to where basically the video is, into the driveway. Mind you, see that hatch? As soon as they hit up there, it's open. So my son wasn't in the back. He would have got ran over. He was in between the kids and the driver. Only place he would have made it out. If he was behind the passenger, he would have been way mangled more than what he is. Right. So, let's do that again. They come in the frame, they dip, like she's looking over her shoulder, just like most parents would, back in her lane. They see Tobin's headlights. That's the other driver, James Tobin. So they get in his lane. And they start going. Like I said, he notices that, gets over, right? And I know why he does that, to go past them. Once they get close, just before they're about to pass, they turn into him, get pushed back right to here. You can see David crawl out and walk over about here. He tries to stand up and then he sits down. But he crawled over top of all them and you can see it. All they got to do is brighten it up. I could see it. The detective that was watching it with me seen it. So how come none of this is reported? You tell me, how are headlights off if they're in these positions? They're not yet, right? They're also not off when they're in these positions yet, right? As they're going, right? No headlights are off, right? This is the fastest vehicle. It's also going up an incline. Imagine that, like somebody's hitting the gas. Yeah. Not pegging it, but enough to give it more gas to make it up the hill faster, correct? Right. So that would mean that Mary was not passed out. It would also seem like she was going along with it. Imagine that. Can't prove that part, but I can prove that my son grabbed a hold of that wheel, and he was behind the driver's seat. That's with his fracture on his left arm, fracture in his chest, and the way his feet broke. And his doctor, a guy that handles this all the time, agrees with me. And he hasn't even seen the traffic pattern yet. Wait until he sees the traffic pattern. Right. This is why they won't give me that video. I'm done. But yep, that's what happened.